right, the email, this one, it looks shocking. Initially, it looks shocking. The subject line says, "Help, I may be the father of my best friend's new sibling."
In our post-show meeting, before we even got into the first line of the email, Bert's like, star. This one's going on the air. Star. Dear Bert Show, I need your help. I think I may be the father of my best friend's new sibling. I would like to remain completely anonymous, and names have been changed for obvious reasons. Relevant people in the story: me, Ronnie. My best friend, Harry. My best friend's mom, Lily. Harry and I have been best friends ever since my family moved to the States when I was in elementary school, and our families have become extremely close. Every year for New Year's Eve, Harry's family throws a party at their big house where they invite a lot of friends, coworkers, and neighbors for barbecue, fireworks, and drinks. The night started out well enough with lighthearted conversation and good barbecue. Slowly, people became just intoxicated enough to have fun with the fireworks, but not so intoxicated they would blow their hands off. Everyone was having a good time. As the night progressed, I noticed Harry's mom, Lily, started to make suggestive comments to me and find excuses to put her hands on me when none of the guests were paying attention. Lily is an extremely attractive woman. One thing led to another, and while the vast majority of the partygoers were outside lighting fireworks in their massive backyard, we snuck away to a secluded room in the house and played piano.
Oh, damn.
Because it was so unexpected and my first time playing the instrument, I didn't have any protection with me. In hindsight, it was incredibly stupid to play the piano for the first time without gloves on. Fast forward to the end of winter break. I feel incredibly awkward around Harry, so I do my best to avoid him at school. He knew something was off, and when he asked me, I told him I lost my V-card to a girl on Tinder over break, and she ghosted me. I felt bad for lying, but there was no way I was going to tell him the truth. He tells me that his family is hosting another party for the Super Bowl, and he would like me to come. At first, I declined and said I thought I would have to work, but after a few days of him insisting, I reluctantly, that's my word. That is my word that I can't
say. Do it again.
Reluctantly.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yes. Gave in and told him I would be there. Jumped to Super Bowl Sunday. My family and some of our mutual friends arrive at Harry's house. Before the game starts, Lily announces to everyone that she is pregnant. I begin to feel sick. During the first half of the game, all I could think about was whether or not my best friend's new sibling would be mine. The anxiety was hitting me so hard that before the halftime show, I faked like I was throwing up in the bathroom and headed home. I'm just praying that Harry's new sibling isn't from me. It is important to note that Harry and I do not share the same ethnicity. So if it is mine, it would be relatively obvious when the baby is born that Lily cheated. I'm struggling with guilt, shame, fear, anxiety, and so many other emotions that I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm supposed to start college in the fall, and now it feels like college is the last thing on my mind. Should I talk to Lily? Should I come clean about what happened? Or is this something that I should take to the grave? What should I do if the baby comes out looking more like me than like Harry's dad? What would you do in this situation? I feel so scared and don't know who in my life I can talk to about this. Any and all advice is much appreciated. Thank you sincerely, Ronnie.
I'll be 100 with you guys. I am having really bad ADD today. I missed some of that. Can somebody tell me what just happened in like 30 seconds?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I was trying to focus on it. I have no idea what just happened.
Okay, Ronnie is best friends with Harry.
Okay.
Ronnie went over to Harry's house.
Yep.
Ronnie banged Harry's mom.
Okay. All right. Doesn't sound very romantic. Go ahead.
Okay. But that's what happened.
In 30 seconds, you want her to add romance?
This was his first.
There are more sensitive words than banging that you can use.
Ronnie made love to Harry's mom.
Yes.
It was his first time ever doing that, period.
Okay.
He lost his V card to his best friend's mom. Now, fast forward to the Super Bowl party he went to. Harry's mom made the announcement she's pregnant, and now he thinks he may be the father of his best friend's new sibling.
Well, that's problematic.
You think?
now that I know the story, that really seems problematic.
And there's also, it's more problematic because he said he's starting college in the fall, which means she slept with her son's high school best friend.
Okay, and that's what I was trying to figure out through the whole letter. Because he's like met in elementary school and then talking about losing his G card. And I was like, how old
He's either
is
17
this
or
boy?
18.
Oh, boy. Okay,
He's
let's
going
just
to
assume,
college now.
Let's assume he's 18.
Okay.
Okay. 1-855 Bert Show. What the hell do you do?
Call the police. I'm uncomfortable.
Yikes.
Well, he doesn't know if it's his or not. Because, I mean, obviously, I'm assuming she's still married to her husband. And if they are having relations, she wouldn't make this announcement if she and her husband hadn't done it. And he'd be like, how are you pregnant if we haven't done it? So we can assume that she's still having relations with her husband. So it very well, all he has to do is do some math. That's all. That's math. Ronnie needs math. So here's what we do. Ronnie figures out
He's in high school. Math is hard.
I know it's hard. Ronnie needs to do the math. Ronnie needs to ask how far along Lily is. And then all he has to do is backtrack. And once he finds out how many weeks she is, he can backtrack because he has the exact night that it happened, that the two of them did it. And that can determine whether or not he is even has a remote chance of being the father of the baby.
Man,
Which
if
was
I'm
New
this
Year's
dude, if I'm this dude, I'm just letting it play out.
You gotta wait it out.
I'm not doing the research on it. I'm not circling back with her. That baby is born, and then she circles back with him.
No, but once you do the math, if it is a slight possibility that he's the father of the child, should he not speak to Lily?
I think he should, but if Lily does not speak to him, I'm waiting that one out. Because he
See-
said they're a different ethnicity. So when that baby is born, he's gonna know.
So you feel like when Lily realized she was pregnant, she knows this happened. Also, something else to throw into the mix. If she's done this with her son's best friend, who's to say she's not sleeping with other multiple people and cheating on her husband with other multiple people? So it could be one of multiple men.
Right?
Yeah, facts.
Play it out. I don't think I do the research on this.
Wait that out.
Because if I was Lily and were pregnant and thought there was a chance that it was somebody else's and not my husband, would you not talk to the man, the other person that it could potentially be?
You would think. But if she has not said nothing, then I will not either.
Yeah.
Tommy, it looks like you've been hit upside the head with a
I'm
sandbag.
uncomfy. I don't like
It's
this.
a horrible thing to do, obviously, but
I am kicking that can down the road and
Yeah.
not stressing about it until I have to stress about it.
Well, that took a turn.
Wow.
The Bert Show.